guys, and welcome back to SVOR. We are here for round 21, and you haven't heard my voice in, well, all season actually, apart from like last week where I did an announcement. But I am here, I am back, hopefully for only this race. Hopefully I should be racing again next week, fingers crossed. But yeah, SV Apollo, as I am now known as, is back, and unfortunately there is no one else here to help me tonight. Jack is feeling ill, and Light Shock is feeling a little bit unwell as well. So I am here by myself. Maybe we'll get someone to help if they DNF. We're waiting for Gareth to pick his. I'm sure someone will help me later on during the sessions. Here we go. Time for qualifying one. No cars as of yet. Let's see. It looks like a dry qualifying session today. Well, tonight, today, whatever you want to call it. Today in like the game world, I suppose, and then obviously, I guess tonight you can hear a car. We've got Let Joe of the Red Bull. Having a decent season. I think he can get P3 in the title race. The title race obviously already been wrapped up with AMS Killian, where it is our championship winner. Actually, is he? Oh, there he is. Usually first out on track, but it's going to be Let Joe. We also have a Haas of, I can't actually tell, it's going to be Paper Stream. And we have the other Red Bull of Darren coming out as well. We're going to have a ride on board. Well, we're right on board when he starts his lap. Also got Andrew coming out as well. Could be one of his last races in SVOR, depending on how tier systems are. We have Despair, who's making his return. It's always nice to see. We're going to get on board with Let Joe, who's just backing up to start his race and into the final, I guess, kind of corner. Sorry if I am a little bit rusty tonight. I haven't done this in absolutely ages, the actual streaming side. And anyway, here comes Let Joe. We're going to ride on board with him. I will get the track map up eventually, so I know what the names of the corners are. I believe this is the Center S, and going into turn 2. Turn 3 follows very quickly after, and then DRS, the second DRS straight. Hunt's having problems with his internet by the sound looks of things. Into turn 4? Yeah, turn 4, into turn 5 as well. Turn 6 follows with a turn 8. Right here, I believe. Got a Mercedes just ahead of him, so that will be, I believe, Killian. I'm sure he won't get in the way. No, he doesn't. Let Joe nearly completing his lap. Coming to the end of the sector 2 and to start his last sector. It's going to be a 50.6 for his sector 2 for his lap. And he's going to come to a line. We have a yellow flag, and that's Adam rejoining. I believe that's just cars getting out of the way by those things. And Let Joe going to come to the line. Let's see what the benchmark is. It's going to be a 107 dead. Going to jump on board with his teammate, who's going to be the next person to cross the line. And my phone is making weird noises for some apparent reason. And Darren to cross the line. It's going to be a 107.6 dead. That's a very good lap. We've got Despair to cross the line. Goes P2. It always does that. Andrew, I think I just missed someone. No, Andrew will be the next car. Oh, no, there's a car ahead of him actually. It doesn't go. Andrew's the line to 107.9. We have I think that's Matty just about to start a lap. We've got Paper Stream, I believe, coming into the pits. We've got Amos Killian is going to be the next driver of the championship lead. Well, he's the championship winner of season 3. Constructors are still up for grabs tonight. I think he just needs to keep outscoring basically the Williams behind, and Amos Killian to the line. It's a 107.2, the quickest lap. We're going to go on board. I think Darren's going to be starting another lap. He is indeed. We're going to get on board with St. Cole, who had obviously the battle with Killian for the title. And Cole is going to go into P2, knocks down Killian. We've got AMS Matty. He's someone else who just went quicker. I think that was Freddie. We're going on board with Matty. I think, yeah, Matty's on an invalidated lap. We've got Gangster Owl, who's also invalidated. We have the Williams of, I don't actually know who's in there. Williams. Oh, we stored Panda. Okay. He's going to come into the pits though. Obviously not happy with some things. There's a McLaren, which is going to be not Gareth. It will be Andrew. I think he's about to start another lap actually. So it's 12.5 minutes remaining. I believe that's Darren who's not to. Oh, he's invalidated his lap as well. Let's get on board with Ramsey. Actually, I think there's a couple of people that might be on a lap just before him. I don't think so, unless Gareth is on a lap. But he's invalidated. So we are going to go back on board with Ramsey, who's looking to pick up some decent points tonight. He's going to come to the line. It's going to be a 109.2. Oh, we've got a Ferrari. Oh, Bonge is out on intermediates apparently. I believe he's going to be starting from the back by those things as well. I don't really know what he's doing, but anyways. Bonge, okay, yeah, he's going to be starting from the back as well then. Oh, that's because of, and Gareth is, oh, he's just been hit by someone. Oh, that's St. Cole. I don't think, well, Cole's definitely going to have damage. I don't think there was any intent with that. I'm sure it will get spoke about into the stewards, I would imagine. But from what I just saw, Gareth lost the rear. I don't think there was any intent from Gareth to kind of damage anyone's qualifying lap. I don't think. Oh no, Cole was on a lap, but Ramsey went second, well, a tenth quicker. Gareth setting his first lap. I mean, not going to be quick enough for him to go through into the next qualifying session. Let's go on board with Let Joe because he is about to complete another lap. I think he's pulled out. No, he's on a lap still. Is it going to be a 1-0? Oh, he does beat it, only just about though. First driver into the 106s. We'll go on board with Panda. His teammate, I would imagine, is going to be, yeah, he's getting well out of the way there. Oh, he does have a bit of traffic though. Southern Prix, I think, is literally just ahead of him. That's Gareth getting well out of the way. Tell you what, I think Panda's going to have quite a nice run on him. Let's see what kind of lap time Southern Prix can do. There was a yellow flag, that's for the Red Bull, I believe. That's for the, I don't know what Calgary, sorry. Who was that? Store Panda goes P8, and I believe Southern Ping went P12. So Gareth still getting out of the way of all the cars. We've got Richard only just coming out behind Panda there. It's very close. We've got Bradford, Paperstream and Pete waiting to set a lap time. So at the moment, there's obviously going to be Hunt and Bonge that are going to be starting right at the back due to both serving penalties from last round. Not sure what Adam did. I believe he retired on track, and I believe Bonge crashed on purpose. So they're both receiving penalties. Richard probably want to get at least around Lucas Aid and Ramsey to kind of keep himself safe. We do have, I think that's called Ramsey, getting well out of the way. Yes, it is. We have another Ferrari, I think. Ferrari was Bond, so I'm guessing probably starting it up, so it would be the spare. Stay on board with Richard, who's in the Ferrari. Let's get some dynamic shots in the number 12 car. Let's have the Williams just ahead of him. Well, when Joe has retired, but he has, I believe, retired in the pits. So he thinks he's done enough. Wait, I'm sure he has done enough. Richard, I don't know what he's doing, because he's Darren also retiring. We're going to see quite a few people retire now because they are, I would say, fairly safe. Andrew also retiring. Richard obviously not safe as of yet. He will jump Gareth, obviously, because Gareth hasn't set a representative tyre. That's also SV Ninjas, if everyone's wondering who that is. And Richard's going to come to the line. DRS wide open. It's going to have to be at least a 1 minute 8. Is it going to be... Ooh, only P13 with the likes of Bradford, and Bradford still hasn't set a lap time. Gareth is back out. So at the moment it's Gareth, Brad, Paperstream, Bond and Adam. Adam once again leaving. He's just come back online actually. I think the spare is just also retired there. So Paperstream now setting a lap. Amos Killian has come back out. Not sure if that's, I believe that's on worn softs by the looks of things. Sinkhole goes into P2. Obviously still looking to keep P2 in the championship. Richard is up on his time once again. 2 attempts would push him above Pete. Pete actually has just gone P13. He has also returned tonight after a lengthy spell out. I think it's due to his wheel or Xbox not working. Richard to the line, and he stays P14 but does improve. He's only just about safe, but obviously with Bradford still not coming out. We're on with Paperstream in the Haas, obviously in the American team. More liked than that driver that no one likes. Anyways, Paperstream looking to get out of Q1 for the first time this season, without all the other kind of reasons why we had to stop. Paperstream goes P15, so he would technically be safe, but with the likes of Gareth, who is 19 seconds up on his time, so that's around about a 1 minute 10. Obviously I don't know what his first sector was like. Let's see what... Oh my god, that looks scary. And to the line, it's going to be P10 for Gareth, which pushes Paperstream down into the drop zone once again. Richard on the cusp of being dropped out. Gangster Al finally on a set of softs. We'll go to fitted. Everyone is on the soft tyres, and Bradford's still not coming out. Oh, and Paperstream is going on for an adventure. Let's have a go on board with the other Hash driver, of Gangster Owl. Needs to get at least it's looking like 2 seconds to keep himself safe. He was up by a second and a bit. He needs at least 2 seconds in these remaining FRT failure. I didn't even realise he actually left, so Adam is back online. So let's see, only 4 attempts is not enough to push himself. He'll go above paper stream, but that's about it really at this current time. And he's going to come to the line, and it's only P16. He's not safe. And Gareth, I think, is going to come into the pit. So we only have one person out on the lap at the moment. It's clean, but he has invalidated that lap time. We're going to go back on board with Paper Stream, who has gone on for yet another lap. I believe he did come in. He's on a set of brand new softs. Only needs to gain about a second. And he's going to make himself go through, but Bradford finally coming out in the Alpha Tauri. Obviously he is my teammate, well he's supposed to be my teammate, but obviously a little bit of a change, so he now has my brother, who is there, but he's safely in P12. I've got my son, actually no, my son's helping me tonight. Oh, and Paper Stream does go P16, but he really needs to get another 2 attempts to knock Richard out of qualifying, but he is also out on another set of soft tyres. Obviously he knows he's not safe in P15, especially with Bradford on track now. Actually we're going to ride on board with the Season 2 Championship winner. Everyone is now retiring, which is always nice to see. Oh, a big lock up into turn 1, coming into turn 2, and that's going to be invalidated. And he's going to have to go again. He does have enough time, around 2.5 minutes. I'm not sure if it's different on the guy's screen, but it is 2 minutes to go. Paper Stream does have enough time. I think he's saving up his ERS to go again. Looks like he's got enough fuel to go. Ranzi also out, and so is Lucasade. So we're going to ride back on board with... Who's actually going to finish that lap first? Ooh, pit going out a little bit wide there. And Paper Stream is coming into the pits, and that I think is going to be the end of his qualifying. Someone being out on a lap as well. Ranzi, Pete and Richard. Richard up by just under 2 attempts because they're getting out of the way, which isn't the greatest place to get out of the way there, because he's going to be very slow coming over the line. But Richard to the line, can he make himself a little bit more safe? He goes P14, only just about safe, and here comes Pete though just behind him. And he goes into P10, so that knocks Richard back into P15. He does, I think, have enough time to go round once more. He is up on his time by a tenth, well, nearly 2 tenths once again. Bradford on a lap now, so we're going to ride on board with him. Actually, I think Carl's about to finish his lap as well. He's not safe there in P14, but he's going to come to the line. He goes P10, he knocks Pete down into P11, but I'm pretty sure they are safe. Summon Ping has given up on his lap. And here comes Bradford. He's invalidated once again though. And he's going to have one more try at this. Otherwise he is out of qualifying. Richard is going to go through. But Richard on another lap here. Can he put Lucasade into that P14 spot? He's actually just behind him here. So Richard to the line. It's going to be his last lap. And he goes, he stays P15, so Lucasade also slow on his lap, and that is going to be the end of qualifying for those guys. But Bradford is also invalidated his lap, so Richard only just making it through into qualifying, and wow, that's awesome. And Brad's doing donuts, why not? So I would imagine a lot of people are probably going to be doing donuts. Why are you sat there? Oh. Just waiting for Brad to retire. So there we have it. Oh, Killian did go P1, okay. Killian in P1, followed closely by Joe. We have Sinkhole in P3, Despair in P4, Dower in P5, Andrew in P6, P7 was AMS Matty, FRT Freddy in P8, Restored Panda in P9, Ranzi in P10, Pete P11, Ninjas P12, 17 and 13th. 14th is Lucasade, 15th is Richard, and out of qualifying we have Bonge SV, A Bradford 22, RSF1 Hunt, Gangster Owl, and Paperstream. So here we go, time for Q2. Oh dear. Oh, we do have a little bit of... It's a little bit darker than usual. A lot of people opting for the mediums. Unless they're just doing the strategy of just freeboarding it and doing whatever they like. I've got both Williams coming out together. Get on board with Let Joe, who's out again first once again. No surprises there. Tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, it does feel weird being back in the commentary box again for SVOR. Despair is very, very close behind Joe here. Oh, and Joe has invalidated, so we're going to ride on board, and Despair is also invalidated. We'll get on board with Freddy then. He'll be the first driver to actually set it up. I think. This will be. And everyone out on track apart from Lucasade. FRT Freddy will be the first driver to put a lap on the board. He'll be on the mediums. A lot of drivers opted for that strategy, so whether they're going to be going on to the softs at the end. We obviously have no idea. I'm sure everything will come to agreement. We do have a yellow flag, and that's going to be, I believe that will be P. No, it won't be P. I believe that will be Despair. Just getting out of the way. We've got a lot of yellow flags apparently. Hopefully not that many in the race. FRT ready to cross the line, and it's going to be a 108 dead. Okay, there's our first lap. Sync, here comes Restored Panda actually, on the same tyres. It's going to be a 108.5. Sync Cole, his teammate, just behind, and it's going to be a 107.7. Here comes SV Richard. Only P4. As Killian has invalidated his lap time. Not sure what's going on here, but Darren with a very slow lap there, and it's going to be another invalidation. Killian starting a lap. And we've got Joe on a lap. Andrew goes P1. Oh, and Gareth has, I think Gareth's actually crashed. Is he? Don't actually know. Oh, and Joe goes even quicker. There's Killian, he's just about to finish his lap. We've got Ramsey on a lap. No, he's going to come in. Not happy with those soft, medium tyres by the looks of things. We've got Lucasade about to complete his lap. He does have a Ferrari just behind him, which I believe will be Rich. Yeah, but Rich is going to come in, and Lucasade goes into P9. I would imagine he'll be going on to the softs for his next run. AMS Killian, see what time he can do. Maybe a 107.3. Goes into P2. Sync Cole is already retired apparently, and he'll be playing no part in this qualifying session. AMS Matty, I believe, is going to be going again. Everyone seems to be loving that corner. Someone Ping pops up to P8. Let Joe going very slowly into the pits. Killian taking his time and coming into the pits. We got Richard on another set of mediums. I'll be hoping, and what on earth are you doing, Luke? Don't take that breaker board out. Ah, you stupid idiot. Not sure what Lucasader's doing, but I'm sure he's having fun whilst doing it. Let's go on board with Despair. Only driver on an actual lap apart from Southern Ping, but he's only just started, so. Oh, and that's Lucasade round again. Oh dear. I'm sure he's having a wonderful time. Ooh, Despair fastest in sector 2, and that's Lucas safe round again. I'm sure he's just having a world of time. Well, those things. Spare goes into P9. Outlet's going a lot slower this time, so he's not going to die. Probably using no traction like a noob. Gonna have Darren just behind him though. Let's Luke get out of the way. And Darren. See where this lap time goes. I would say top 5. Oh, it's P1! There we go. Because they're going on for another lap. Oh, Jesus. I mean, more times you're going to spin. That's no validation. No. And Richard, down on his time. Yep, stays P11, so he is currently out in the drop zone. Pete, about to complete a lap here. Could knock his teammate into the drop zone. So we are 108 points. No, it doesn't. There he goes, P12. Oh, that's a bit naughty from Darren there. It was close. You think you might get away with that though? Oh, rain is starting to fall. And the Crusade's going again. Oh dear. Fast in sector 1 though, apparently. Not sure how he's managed to do that. I think he's went after where he's going to. Richard is going on to a soft spot. I'm not sure how bad it actually is out there. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be dry enough for, especially in sector 1. See if Ramsey can gain. I think he needs at least 3 tenths this lap, otherwise he will be out of qualifying. Lucas has retired from the session. Might lift through turn 2, but shouldn't be the worst thing in the world. See what his third sector going to be. He's down by 3 tenths. See if Richard can improve. No, down by 2 tenths as well. see what is nice. This one's real hard. I think that's going to be the end of qualifying. It is indeed. And Randy is apparently not very happy. That's probably going to be the end of qualifying here. Just waiting for Southern Ping. There we go. We'll just have a quick rundown of who is in and who is out. So going into Q3, we have Darren, Let Joe, AMS Killian, Andrew, Sinkhole, FRT Freddy, Restored Panda, AMS Matty, Southern Ping and Despair. Out of qualifying, we have SV Ninjas, who apparently crashed and went into the wall about 5 miles per hour. SV Lucasade, SV Randy, Pete, and SV Richard. So we're going to go into qualifying 3 and the battle for pole mentors, and by the looks of things we are going to have a wet Q3, and we are indeed, and I would imagine a lot of drivers are going to be going on to the intermediates. Oh indeed, it looks like it could get a lot wetter out there. And here a car, we've got our Despair going out first, and we've got Restored Panda and Let Joe obviously, and his teammate Darren. So Let Joe is going to be second on track now, and Despair just about gets ahead of him, and apparently get overtaken by a load of other cars as well apparently. So everyone is literally coming out to track, barring probably a couple of other people. I think it might be Andrew. It is Andrew. Obviously the only McLaren left in qualifying. So we have both Williams, both Racing Points, both Red Bulls, and then we have the one Renault, the one Mercedes, and the one Alfa Romeo. So we've got all the cars literally in kind of one place around the circuit. We're going to see how all these guys kind of deal with this. We're on board with Cole. Right? Cole. Not sure who's actually second in pack. It's going to be Freddy. Literally just a train. We're going to get on board with Despair, who's invalidated. Get on board with Let. I think Joe's going to be the next. No, it's going to be Freddy. Who navigates his way through the center S, and we've got a spin, which is going to be Southern Ping. Has no damage, so he's going to come in, probably put a new set of intermediates on. So it goes to Spare, who's not on the lap. Then it's Ready. And then it's Joe, who's going to get a nice slipstream actually. Joe goes quickest. Here comes the other Red Bull of Darren. Is P3. St. Cole goes into P2. We've got Andrew. I think we had Killian go P2. Andrew goes P6. AMS Matty P6. And Despair, who's on a lap now. Struggling to put the power down there. Someone ping coming back out on the track. Probably gonna have Andrew and that's Matty. Yep. And then our Despair is gonna go P2 with that lap. And now everyone's coming in, apart from Killian, who's on another lap here by the looks of things. And he's gonna go P3. Oh, just there, nearly being in the way there. Someone ping on a lap himself. Now. And it goes P5. A lot of drivers doing slightly more laps now. Andrew goes slightly quicker. 7 ping to the line. And he's going to stay 10th. I would imagine a lot of people will probably be pitting this lap for a new set of intermediates. Let's see if we actually want anyone on a lap. We've got MS Matty, but he's invalidated. And I don't think we've got anyone on a lap apart from 17 by the looks of things. Spray is good onto the wets. Not sure if that's a smart choice, but yeah, I think something is backed out of this lap. Joe is on a lap now himself. St. Cole is going again by the looks of things. We'll stick on board with Joe, who's down in his time by the looks of things. So wet tyres might actually be the one at this current stage. We have a Racing Point spun. That's going to be Southern Ping. With the spare out on the wets. Oh, he's nearly lost it there. I can't imagine this being a wise decision from Despair. Joe actually picks that lap. It'll actually be time for wet, but is there really any point? Unless there's rain in the race, maybe. That's the only thing I can really kind of think of. Ooh. Oh, and that's the spare out. Oh, what sinkhole doing donut? Oh, and that's also cold. Now, I don't know if they're going to be starting at the back because they have set lap times. I'm not actually sure. Killian starting yet another lap. He did just go slightly quicker there, I think. But he's just about to start a lap. I can't remember. I've got Freddie. I've got 7P now doing donuts. I thought Freddie's actually on a lap on the wet, so. So it does indeed look like Let Joe is going to be on pole position, and I believe Killian has indeed given up this lap by the looks of things. It's very, very slippery out there. And yeah, that's going to be the end of qualifying. So Let Joe is going to be on pole position with Sink Cole in P2, AMS Killian starting P3, Darren in P4, Restored Panda in P5, Spare in P6, Freddy in P7, AMS Matty in P8, Andrew P9, and 7. So it looks like we've got a dry start to the race, not dry start, right, I don't know. And here we go for the formation lap. So a lot of mixed strategies. If I'm going to pick a podium, I would definitely say probably the top three how they are, but with Cole and Killian swap round. Get on board with the front. Here we go. Fly lights, and away we go for the Brazilian Grand Prix. And I have no idea who's winning apart from Joe, who's literally there. I think the top three. Oh, let's kill him. Wow, King got a really bad spot. Good move from Freddie. But Gareth went bonge up the inside. And I think Carl might have some damage. Yeah, he does. Bradford gets past Peterson. Oh, I got Matty, I think, off. Amos Killian moving up into P7, but Freddie is still on the inside. Oh! We've also got Amos Matty into the pits. He's going to get a decent run on him. Lucas Age thinking about a move into turn one. No. Decides to back out of it. He's going to get a very nice run off this. He's going to have DRS as well, so he's going to make a move. And Lucas Age to the inside, and that's going to be P18 for the AlphaTauri man. But Ramsey onto the back of him again. Surely he won't go for a move down here. Surely Luke Zade kind of leaves the room there though. Get Joe getting that 1 second gap back. He needs to break DRS. We've got Bonge onto the back of Pete, but Pete has DRS on Southern Ping. Oh, Bonge's got a lovely exit. Let's have Gareth just behind him though. DRS wide open. I'm sure Bonge will play the waiting game. Ooh, Southern Ping with a slight mistake there. I'm sure he's probably going to pop out of DRS fairly soon. Ooh, Bonge runs slightly wide, and Gareth all over the back of him. And Bradford also getting into the mix of this. This is all for P9. It's the hours long way further back. Oh, Bond nearly running into the back of Pete there. All for the battle for P9 of Richard's Ferrari. So there's going to be a massive DRS train of what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars. Oh, and the game's glitching out once again, that's what you like to say. Oh, Gareth thinking about a move up the inside, and oh, we've got a spin there, that's Southern Pink, that's off. Not sure if Pete made contact with him, but Bonge now coming back at Gareth. Is he going to launch it up the inside? I would imagine he is going to, yes he does. Oh, and Brad round the outside of Gareth as well. So Gareth losing basically two positions within a couple of corners, and it's now Pete's turn to get past Richard. Got Paper Stream on the back of his teammate as well, both starting on the hard compounds. I'm sure a safety car right now would help the likes of Lucasade, Ramsey and Matty. But for the pit battle for P9, let Joe leading by 2 seconds, and Pete is going to go down the inside of Richard, and it's quite an easy move for Pete. Oh, and Gareth down the inside. Oh, he's tapped Bonge. Oh, that's probably going to be a time penalty for, and I think Bonge might have some broke the front wing. Yes, he does. And Southern Pink into the pits. I would imagine Bonge will be following suit this lap as well. Bond put this up probably for a set of hards to go to the end with, I would imagine, or he'll just kind of stick with it. We've got Andrew onto the back of Darren. This is for P3. And have a nice run though. Darren pushing Andrew off the track, but it's a clean move from Andrew, and he's up in 2P3. And also, yes, we do have Bonge into the pits. I wonder what tie he is going to go on. He is going to go on to a set of softs, actually. And Gareth, I think he's actually made his way through. Bonge should get ahead of Southern Pink. It's going to be close though. Bonge will have enough here. It's going to be close on exit though. Yeah, just about. And Bonge is going to have to start saving forward. And Richard has picked up a penalty somewhere. And it's Killian with a battle for P3. So it's going to be between Andrew, Darren, Despair, AF Killian and Panda. Freddie's a little bit further back than probably where he'd like to be. And Bradford gets past Gareth into turn 4. And Paper Stream already pitting. It's very odd. He needs a new front wing. That explains all of it. So Bonge will move up a place, and Ping will then move up a place as well. Both on the soft compound. Unfortunately for Hunter, he's already out of this race. Not been the weekend here. He'll probably want to forget about this fairly soon. AMS Killian onto the back of Despair. He's got a lovely run. He's going to be up into P5 Despair. Couldn't really do anything. But Despair comes back at him. And it's going to be, there's no contact, which is good. Killian now going to be hunting down P4. We've got Pete and Richard going out for a battle again. It's going to invite Bradford, I would imagine, fairly soon. Bonge at this current time would be coming out a few seconds behind the likes of Gareth and Brad, but I mean, still a long way to go in this race, and the safety car could definitely help everything, but it does seem to start to be a little bit dark here, so we could expect some rain. I'm not really sure, I haven't looked in any of the chats, and Bonge picks up a 3-second time penalty for his troubles on his hunt for to Ramsey. He's not that far behind Ramsey, to be fair. Points are still on the cards for them, I would imagine. And Darren now hunting down Andrew, who overtook him a couple of laps ago. Probably the best tyre to start with at this current time would be the mediums. Let Joe with a 3.3 second gap now, and he's just running away with it. We've got to move, and Richard and Bradford get on board with this. See what Gareth can do against the medium tyres of Richard. Obviously Richard going to be going long into this race, like a lot of drivers in this race are. Not going to have that much airs left, but he's into the slipstream of Richard, but Richard's going to have DRS to help him along here. Only just about though. Obviously Gareth not having the best of all seasons. Oh, it's going to be tight between these two. But Richard still has the edge. Oh, and they've had contact, but there's no spin. AMS Matty gets past Lucasade. Bonge now starting to come back at Ramsey. Obviously, Hunt already being lapped, but obviously he's not in control of his car. I don't know if Gareth has any damage. I don't think he does, by the looks of things. Let's have a look on board with Despair. Oh, actually, no, let's get on board with Killian, who's going to be probably looking for a move, but Darren also looking for a move on Andrew. Can he look for a move into turn 1? I don't think he's going to make it. Killian also looking for a move as well. Killian's got a nice run on Darren, but I think the DRS from Darren is going to save him. There's not a lot that you can really do when the car ahead of you also has DRS and you're looking to overtake, but we've got Gareth now onto the back of Richard. Oh, it's a little bit squirmy out of that corner on Gareth. Not going to have the run that he'd probably won. Pete picks up a 3-second time penalty. At the moment we have 6 drivers already on penalties. Not sure when Bradford picked up his. Here comes Lucasade with DRS on Matty now. He's going to go to the outside, but he thinks second about that. He's going to have Carl all over the back of him soon. Bonge looking fairly good. Obviously he has pitted already for a set of these softs. Obviously they will be, all the tyres that Bonge will be using will be brand new due to him taking a qualifying ban. We didn't actually give him one at the start, but he volunteered. Killian's still looking for a move past Darren, but Darren's being helped along by Andrew. But Killian has got a nice... Is he going to look for a move up the inside? He doesn't, but he's very interested in that P4. Obviously Killian's worst race at this current moment of time, it was a P7 at Monaco, after receiving, I think it was 20 seconds worth of penalties for resetting the track. So Darren obviously on the softs, everyone around him, apart from Andrew on the mediums. Bonge has finally got past Ramsey. He's also inviting Despair and Panda back into the race. Pete, what about Gareth? How's he doing? He has DRS now. Even Richard doesn't have DRS to help him to save him. And Gareth goes down the inside of Richard, and that's a lovely move for P11. Richard also is going to have DRS on him now, though. I don't think he's going to be able to make a move into turn 4. No, he isn't. But what a move from Gareth there. Finally, oh, he's nearly lost the car there. Like I said, picking up yet another 3-second time penalty. That's going to be at least 6 seconds, which will be added on to his race time at the end. Oh, there'll be yellow flag, and that, I think that's... Oh, it's Gangster Al. I think he's had a mistake somewhere. I think he has half of his front wing by the looks of things. And Despair, oh, and Despair gets past Killian. Out of all the people that throughout this battle, I didn't think Despair was going to overtake Killian. And now Killian looking for a move on Despair now, and it's not going to be Darren. And this DRS train from P3 to P7, let's get on board with, yeah, I think Gangster Al is letting cars through. He has received a lot of damage on that front wing. So the Haas cars aren't looking good tonight. But what a race this has been so far. Oh, and Despair's off! Oh my god, Panda is probably the most luckiest person I've ever come across. Oh, and Gangster Al is out of the race. Could we see a safety car? Freddie with such an ambitious move. They're still fighting. Killian has finally got past Darren because Darren is pitted. I would probably imagine the mediums till the end of the race. Yeah, they're going to be mediums. Well, I mean, 20 laps should be fairly easy. Despair for getting past Freddy, but Freddy has to cut the chicane. Oh, I think they've made contact as well. Darren moving the way down. He's currently out the points, but obviously everyone kind of in front of him, actually everyone in front of him has to at least pit. Miss Matty looking fairly good, and Bonge, I think. Okay, I thought he got past Ramsey. Apparently he's not got him. I'm guessing Bonge has had a moment somewhere. Hopefully next season for Gangster Al will be a lot better than this one. Obviously with the 2 tiers. I think that was rain that was just coming down then. What we've got, Andrew comes in, and we have, I think, oh, Gareth's off as well, and there is rain starting to come down. And already onto the intermediates, Andrew is on. So he's obviously hoping that the rain comes down very quickly. Is he going to get out ahead of Darren? He is indeed, but with those intermediates, they aren't going to be up to temperature just yet. All the grip isn't going to be there just of yet, but is he going to be able to get out ahead of Richard? Oh, and a slight mistake, but he's going to be ahead of Darren, but I'm not sure if that strategy is going to work, and Lucas Aid is also coming in, I would imagine, probably for and Bonds with another move up the inside of Ramsey. So he now moves up into P14. Yeah, Darren already onto the back of Andrew. Andrew's tyres are not warmed up just as of yet. Obviously, isn't the right time for the intermediates. Oh, and we've got a safety car, and that's going to be Bonge out of the race. I'm not sure where that is. Pete has received a 5-second time penalty. I now have a feeling where it might be. Oh, I saw his car. So that's going to give everyone kind of a free stop here. Going to help Pete out massively, and Bradford. All coming out on the intermediates. Oh, let Joe with a 5-second time penalty. Not ready for intermediates, so that's the problem. But they can't really go on anything else apart from Panda's just about to pit. Oh, and Freddie also with a 5-second time penalty. Richard up into P10 at this current time. That's with Ramsey picking up a 5-second time penalty. Headstream is going to Narnia, apparently. But is also about to be lapped. Luke's also being lapped. crazy factor blocking. I had my mic on mute all that time. Jesus. Oh, we've got a Spinella. Brad getting married, spinning. Oh, Pete apparently let everyone through. Right, I've had enough of it being on later, it's gone in the route. Oh, jeez, I think I've had to go to the car. Jesus. Let Joe would. Oh, where's Carl going? Carl, you know you're supposed to start on the black stuff, right? Not the green. So I think it's 12 laps to go. Joe just needs to kind of get a 3-second more gap. Oh, Panda with a penalty now. It's going to help. Oh, and I think Cleans has got through. Oh, and then we've got a virtual safety car, and that's Southern Ping out of the race. So Panda all over the back of Killian at the current time, and Darren and Ninjas battling it out, and Matt is going to be onto the back of these guys as well. So is Pete. So the battle for P9 once again. Rich up in P8. Probably fairly safe, I would say. And Gareth to the outside. Can he get this move done? Oh, he's gone very wide. Matty has caught up quite a bit here, and Bradford into the pits though. Oh, Garanzi has spun as well. Darren and Gareth still batting out, but here comes Matty. So at this current time, Joe would finish P2 unless Cole picks up a penalty. His current pace, Joe is not doing enough to get to the 5 seconds that he needs. Carl's also in for yet another set of intermediates. Probably another race to forget for Carl. Hasn't been enjoying himself by the looks of things this race. Lucasade picks up a penalty. Oh, hey, oh, we got a spin. Who's that? Yes. I don't know who that was. I want to say it was the spare, but I can't be 100%. Killian is starting to bring that gap down. So the gap is 5.6, so Joe would still finish P2 if it's remained there. We've got Matty now on the back of Pete. We've got Darren now onto the back of Richard. He's caught up by 2 seconds. In the space of a couple of laps, we've got Freddie onto the back of Andrew. Funny enough, Matty would actually Darren down the inside of Richard. Gareth in the points as of right now. Andy a penny at the moment. Lever's paper stream, but paper stream is GOAT tier. So RSF1 finally, well, would say pit, but obviously he's had to leave. He did say he retired in the pit, but according to the game he hasn't. Pete's got a nice run. I see Freddie picking up a 3-second time penalty. Ooh, Pete spun. Might have had contact with Matty, but he has broken his front wing. So his return to SVOR is kind of short-lived. We still have a battle for P6. At the moment, who's actually gained one of those positions? Let's check. It would be Bradford. I wouldn't say he's driver of the day. I'd probably give it to either Andrew or no. Or is it Gareth, but he's just lost the place. I'd probably say Andrew driver of the day. With a solid race. I think if he can keep Freddie behind him, which he's doing at the moment, obviously both on 3 seconds worth of penalties. That's just Darren Roasting. Going through, I believe that will be Lucas Aid. He's in a battle with himself with Ramsey, but having to kind of get out of the way of other cars is obviously not really going to help. At its current time, actually, that Joe might actually finish. P3. Oh, but it's Killian with the fastest lap of the race. So Joe is on 5, so he would lose Pete and Gareth from battling. I think they're both actually in the pits actually. Oh no, Gareth is in the pits. He's serving his 5-second time penalty. Still Panda is on 3 seconds, everyone's on 3 seconds until you get to Freddy, who's on 8. Darren's on 3, Richard's also on 8, Pete's on 8, Bradford's on 6, Gareth is on 3, and Lucasade is on 9. So Lucasade with the most penalties out of everyone that is currently racing. Oh, glitch again. Got Matty getting past Richard. Oh, we've got Freddy. Oh, Andrew's coming into the pits. Now, this is very odd. So wet tyres now. There's 3 laps to go. Oh, we're just serving his 5-second time penalty. Just probably going to push him out the points. Richard coming out on yet another set of inters. Can he get out ahead of Bradford though? I don't think he will. Maybe he's going to go for fastest lap. Obviously, fastest lap is for everyone, not just the top 10. All despair with a 3-second time penalty. Hang on, Killian right onto the back of Sinkhole here. Is Sinkhole close to any penalties? No, what about Killian? He's on a warning. So there's going to be about all pure pace who's actually going to win this race. Oh, and we have... Oh, Andrew's out of the race! I knew going on to wet was the wrong decision, and it's obviously backfired on him. Hopefully that car gets moved fairly quickly. Obviously no safety car. It's very disappointing. Andrew having a great race. Oh, and Gareth is going somewhere, I have no idea. They've been Bradford into the... I was going to say back into the point, but I think with that penalty, he's actually going to push him out. Here we go, the battle for P1, and oh, it's going to get close. Joe with only 2 attempts to keep his P1. But here comes Killian. Will Sinkhole let him through to see if he can hunt down Joe in the last remaining couple of laps. I feel sorry for Andrew. He was in a good position there, but Pete picking up a 3-second time penalty. Okay, so I would probably go with maybe... I'll actually give it to Despair. I don't know if the game will... I don't really tend to listen to what the game kind of gives me. I usually go off kind of on my own initiative. But at this current time, it's going to be 5 seconds. The gap between Joe and Cole, and Cole runs in too deep. Obviously these two have been battling out for the championship. Now they're battling out for potentially the win of the race, but Killian into the slipstream of Sinkhole, and Killian's going to go round the outside. I'm not sure how this is going to pay off. Mercedes versus Williams. Killian obviously trying to break there. I think they've tapped, but Killian manages to make his way through, and Cole is now in P3. Obviously he will keep P3 unless Killian picks up a penalty. Can Killian hunt down those 7 attempts that he needs to win the Brazilian Grand Prix. I don't think he's going to. SV Lucas picking up yet another 3-second time penalty. 6/10 is all it remains into this race, and the race win, obviously. In Cole, I think his tyres are starting to wore out, and AMS Matty now picking up a 3-second time penalty. I'm not sure what that's going to do for his finishing position. 5/10 now, and I think Let Joe, he's going to come round the final corner now, and he's going to come home to probably, I would definitely say, to win the Brazilian Grand Prix. Oh, and SV Ninjas is now out. It's gonna. Oh, he's crashed in exactly the same place as his teammate. Let Joe crosses the line for P1. Killian, and so come home P2. St. Cole drifting apparently. Well, kind of drifting. I wouldn't say drifting actually. And Panda gonna come home to take P4. And I believe that is going to take Williams into P1 of the constructors. Here comes Darren to cross the line. Is he going to be able to jump to spare? I'm not sure how the penalty situation is going to play out. AMS Matty obviously apparently had a collision with Freddie. I'm not sure what actually happened, but Matty's going to cross the line. I don't think any of these penalties are actually going to mean hardly anything. Maybe Bradford might jump P. But there we have it. We will be talking to the top three any minute now. Pete, yeah, I think Brad is going to take P9. Oh, maybe not. Maybe Richard might jump it. Oh, Richard picks up Pete. Oh my god. Right, we're going to talk to the podium now. Bradford picks it up. I forgot who finished. Is it Panda? Yeah, Panda finished. Killian. And was it Cole? Oh, it was Let Joe, wasn't it? Fuck. Okay, we'll interview the top four. Why not? What? Yeah. So there we have it. Let Joe wins the Brazilian Grand Prix with AMS Killian in P2. St. Cole finishing in P3. Panda, who I thought finished in P3, it didn't. So I accidentally invited him, but finishes P4. Despair in P5. Darren P6. Freddie P7. Matty in P8. Pete in P9. And Richard picking up the final point position in P10. Bradford, Ramsey, Lucasade, Paperstream. All the finishers, and then we had Gareth, Andrew, Adam, Southern Ping, and Bonge, and Gangster Out all finished DNFing in this race. We're just waiting for everyone else to join. Eventually. I'm on you pains in the arse. Ring it all night. Oh, there he is. I'm just waiting on Joe now then. If not, we'll start off with Killian and we'll do Joe whenever he joins. Give him 2 minutes. Good racing, lads. Actually, you know what? We'll start off with Killian. Right, we're going to start off with P2. Killian, good race for yourself. Started P3. And a nice battle with Cole at the end to get that P2. But yeah, just give us a few words of your race tonight.
It was fun. Quali kind of spoiled the party a little bit. But all I'm going to say is, if you're going to challenge for the constructors, don't punt off one of the only people that can fucking stop you from winning it. That's not exactly the greatest idea. So that was fun. But
I
apart
missed
from
that
that,
one. I don't know what happened.
oh, Darren just decided I just didn't exist on lap one and just put me off into the grass. And I dropped to like P8, P7.
Oh, that's what happened to you.
Yep.
I wondered why you were so down the order. I thought it was just a game glitching out. But I mean, it's a good race for yourself. Obviously, very close to picking up the win. With Joe picking up a 5-second time penalty, but obviously that wasn't it for tonight. Obviously, one more last race to end the season in Abu Dhabi. Everyone loves Abu Dhabi. Psych.
I was about to say, hold on.
Yeah. But yeah, great race for yourself. When I come to Cole, obviously started P2 and kind of kept yourself to yourself. I thought you might have been able to pick up the win, but obviously you had Killian kind of charging down your neck kind of thing. But yeah, you've come away with yet another podium. And I believe Williams have now overtaken Mercedes in the constructors because of the P3 and 4. Hopefully we can get you a decent-ish teammate for the next race, Killian. Unless you just want to randomly pick someone to help you try and win this championship.
That would be good, yeah.
That's when he picks Joe or me.
Well, apart from the Williams, anyone else apart from Williams?
No, he's gonna pick Joe.
But yeah, just give us a few words of your race, Cole.
Lap 1, I stuck to the inside and I knew Kim was on my outside, so I don't even know what happened. He said Darren just power drived him, so that kind of just gave me a gap at the start. Mediums were just slidey all over the place, but I managed to keep them in good wear somehow till at lap 18, 19, I think. I started to catch up to Joe because I must have saved my tyres a bit better than him. And the rain hit and I just knew I've never had pace in the wet conditions. So I knew I probably wasn't gonna stick with him. I had a slight chance with like 6 laps to go. And then I kept on making mistakes in the first sector and at the last corner. And it just cost me time and time. And then eventually Killian got me.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, yet another podium, so that's obviously good for yourself. Not exactly sure where Joe is. I'll give him one last invite. I don't know if he's actually online anymore. He's on Do Not Disturb. If you're watching us, Joe, hurry up and join the party. We haven't got all day. If he doesn't join, I guess we're just gonna have to wrap it up. Hopefully he does join, so we can have a few words with him. Cole's had enough. Give him another minute. I don't think not Cole. I don't think Joe's gonna be joining us. But yeah, that's been me. Hopefully Jack will be back. If not, I'll probably be back in the commentary box once again. It's been fun. Congratulations to all 3 guys who finished on the podium tonight. We will be back for the season finale at Abu Dhabi. Well, I'll be in the party no matter what because I still need to say a few things. Some nice words. to end the season. Until then, it's been me, and I'll see you next